thing that my friend was doing, back in 2013, that was called Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. And just because it was called Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, that was my first interest in terms of the sport itself. Like, what is this? Like, can I try this out? Because, of my Brazilian roots in a sense, right? And then obviously I couldn't kind of keep up the consistency, so I kind of went in and out like the next 4 years. But in 2017 was when I really kind of dove into it like seriously, and seriously meaning like I really wanted to learn the sports and learn the techniques. And my main motivation for that was obviously with my son being born in 2016. I wanted to be the one to be able to coach up my son. Obviously, he's going to go to school and he's going to learn from people that are better than me. But I just wanted to be that sort of asset to him where he can come back from the gym, and if he has questions, I can always answer that question for him in terms of having him learn self-defense, protecting himself, and even fighting if he needed to in worst case scenarios. And just that was my motivation in terms of being able to kind of relay that message down to my kids.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. It's so important for kids to do rough things.
Yeah.
I encourage Zach. In case he has any questions at the end of the day, he can call me. I'll tell him everything will be okay.
I have a great story around this. And it's like, everybody should put their kids into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Just because, you think in this world, obviously now kids don't get into conflicts and things like that. But, there's plenty of instances in normal circumstances where, my son has been involved in a situation where, another kid is swinging at him and things like that, and kind of being overly aggressive.
Yep.
And, like, obviously we don't teach them the street lessons in terms of how to kind of handle those situations.
Yep.
But he himself knew how to keep his distance, make sure, he doesn't escalate the issue, but he kind of de-escalates it by keeping that distance,
yes.
Making sure that he doesn't come any closer. And then at one point when they did make contact, physical contact, all my son did was, do an ankle pick takedown. And, just by that takedown, it was something that he never felt. So, the situation never escalated from there. So
wow.
I think just to kind of diffuse all the situations, I think you should definitely put your kids in jiu-jitsu.